So if you feel like frustrated about money right now, what if the real block isn't the economy or your boss or the job market? What if the real barrier is actually just your own internal data? Today's mission on the deep dive is to unpack these sources from Dr. Joe Vitale.
Right, we're going to dive into how the Hawaiian spiritual method of Ho'oponopono claims to clear those limiting beliefs so you can, actually start attracting wealth.
Exactly, because to attract that wealth, we first have to figure out what's pushing it away, right?
Yeah, and Vitali points out that people harbor these unconscious counterintentions. I mean, consciously, sure, you want to be financially secure.
Right, of course.
But unconsciously, you might be holding on to these inherited judgments. Things like, well, money is evil, or I don't deserve success.
Sure.
And in the terminology of Ho'oponopono, all of this mental and emotional baggage is simply referred to as data.
Data. It makes me think of your smartphone running a really buggy background app, like the kind that just silently drains your battery all day.
Oh, that's a really good analogy.
Because you didn't write the code for that app, right? You inherited it from society, maybe your family, the media, but it is completely ruining your system's performance.
Taking ownership of that buggy code is the first step. You didn't create the data, but you are completely responsible for it.
So how do you actually hit delete on that app?
Well, by taking radical, total responsibility for your own reactions to the world around you. Vitale shares a pretty extreme example to illustrate this, involving a practitioner named Dr. Hugh Len.
Right, the one who helped heal an entire ward of criminally insane patients.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is he didn't actually sit down and do traditional therapy with them.
Wait, if he didn't do therapy, what did he actually do?
He literally just sat in his office, looked at their patient files, and observed his own emotional reactions to their horrific crimes.
Wow.
He felt his own rage, his own grief, his own repulsion, and then he worked entirely on clearing his own emotions. And by doing that, the patients miraculously began to heal.
Okay, I have to push back here. I mean, I can wrap my head around traditional psychology, but how does clearing your own internal frustration about, say, an empty bank account or a scary patient actually change your external reality?
I know, it sounds a bit out there. But this is the core paradigm shift as Ho'oponopono. The philosophy basically asserts that there is no out there. Because we're all fundamentally connected, we share a subconscious reality.
So your external world is just a mirror of your internal data.
Exactly. So when you heal the part of yourself that created or attracted the problem, the external problem resolves. In financial terms, worry creates a literal scarcity mindset. Panic just blinds you.
It narrows your vision.
Right. Vitale actually quotes author Arnold Patton, who says, "We don't create abundance, we create limitation." Ho'oponopono erases those limitations to get you back to what they call zero. It's a state of complete neutrality, peace, and open possibility.
Okay, so when you're at zero, you aren't repelling money with panic. You're clear enough to actually see the opportunities. But what is the actual mechanism for hitting that delete button and getting to zero?
It's basically an internal petition to a higher power utilizing 4 traditional phrases. You just cycle through them internally while feeling your frustration.
And those phrases are?
They are, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And there's a really specific reason for each one.
Okay, break that down for me.
Sure. So, I love you is meant to transmute blocked energy into flowing energy. I'm sorry, it takes that radical responsibility for the shared data. Please forgive me asks the higher power to clear the blockage. And thank you expresses trust that the issue is actually being resolved.
So if you're listening right now and staring at a past due bill, you aren't supposed to curse the bill. You're supposed to observe your own anxiety about the bill and direct those 4 phrases at your own reaction.
That is the exact practice. And Vitale actually adds a 5th entirely new phrase to this process to deepen it. He adds, I forgives myself.
Wait, I forgives myself with S.
Yeah.
My inner grammar nerd is screaming right now. Is that a typo?
No, it's grammatically jarring on purpose. Vitale explains that in this phrase, the I doesn't mean you, the individual. The I represents the divine, the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and myself represents your subconscious mind, the part holding all that faulty programming.
Oh, wow. So you aren't saying I, John Doe, forgive myself. You are saying the divine forgives my buggy subconscious programming. You are literally letting a higher power wipe the app from your operating system.
Exactly. Shifting your focus like that moves you from a state of desperation to total neutrality.
So for you listening, the takeaway here is to really notice those feelings of lack. Acknowledge the money you do have right now, even if it's just a few dollars in your wallet, and try using these phrases to clear out the frustration and widen your financial channel.
Absolutely. It's all about returning to zero.
Which leaves us with this thought to kind of chew on. If a simple internal shift from worry to neutrality can completely unlock your ability to see financial opportunities, what other amazing opportunities in your life is your current background data blinding you to right now?